So it's winter and I've been meaning to do this video for a very long time, but boy, there's been stuff happening in the fashion and beauty world with Takashi Murakami, Louis Vuitton 130th monogram anniversary drops, and oh my goodness, Chanel and Dior makeup drops. I mean, there's been a lot going on. And you know, my channel is not just about fragrances. On my channel, I cover everything from fragrances, both niche and designer, to designer handbags, small leather goods, luxury and high-end makeup, everything high-end and luxury, beauty, fashion and lifestyle. If that sounds great to you, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and of course ring the notification bell, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and other social media. Like I said, I've been meaning to do this video for a while now, since winter started. Finally getting around to filming it because I have been enjoying some amazing cozy winter fragrances, and I want to talk to you guys about certain notes that really scream winter and really wraps you in this warm, cozy, comfortable, yet sexy and beautiful blanket. There are certain notes that really speak to winter, really make you feel embraced and comforted, at the same time sexy, confident and beautiful. So there are certain notes that do that in certain fragrances, that when you wear them, it really elevates your mood during the winter. There are certain notes that you want to look for in perfumes, and certain type of perfumes you want to look for during the height of winter, when it's cold out there, it's snowing. If you are in the kind of climate where there are seasons, I know some of you are in warmer climates, but even in warmer climates, during certain months in the winter time, right? If you're in the northern hemisphere, and of course in your southern hemisphere it's reversed, that it gets cold. It kind of calls for that cozy kind of blanket vibes, right? I want to share with you in this video some of the fragrances that I have been loving lately, and in this winter I've had some amazing perfumes, many of them that are new. And also, by the way, in this video I want to share with you a secret of mine that I have been kind of gatekeeping. It's a long-term secret that lately I found a product that includes that secret, that has been accessible to me, that is really amazing and elevated, that is even better than my old secret, than my new secret. So I want to share with you all that with you. It's a body care product that works with fragrances. Anyways, let's jump right into this video. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous fragrance video. In this video I want to talk to you about winter fragrances. There are certain notes that you want to look for in the winter time. I'm talking from experience. You should know I have over 700 fragrances in my collection. As you know, right here I'm standing in my perfume closet, inside my bigger closet out there. So that's my bigger closet that has a door into the perfume closet. So when I film my perfume videos, I film in my perfume closet, obviously, naturally. So I know what I'm talking about, and I know my fragrances, I know my notes, I know my accords, I know what works for what occasion, what season, for what purpose. I know very well fragrances. All right, so let's jump right in. So I've got all of them right here behind me lined up, but I want to first talk about a certain fragrance note that really speak to winter. Really speak to winter. This one is a perfume note that was made for winter. I'm talking about sandalwood, or in perfume world you will hear santal. Santal is sandalwood. Santal is French for sandalwood. So any fragrance that starts with santal is usually a telltale giveaway that it's a sandalwood fragrance. Of course, you can look at the notes, you know, online and find out. Obviously, you know, it will probably, if it has santal in the name, definitely will have sandalwood. Now, here's one such sandalwood fragrance. This is from Christian Louboutin. Don't you just love these bottles? Oh my gosh, you could seriously use this as a weapon in a pinch, right? Just kidding. I remember in one of my videos, I think the first video, I was talking about one of these fragrances from this line. By the way, this is from the Christian Louboutin Le Fetiche line. Okay, so it's the fetish line. This is one of them, and this one is Le Santal. So obviously the santal or the sandalwood, right? This is the sandalwood fragrance of the line. There are 7 fragrances in this line. So yeah, this is the sandalwood one. So this came out recently, was added to the line, I should say. First, Christian Louboutin came out with a couple of fragrances, and one of them was a La Rose, which is the rose fragrance essentially. And I remember first talking about it, like, and waving the bottle, and some of you were really, really nervous that I was going to stab myself. But anyway, this is so sexy. You know how Christian Louboutin is all about that sexiness, right? Even the perfume bottles. Anyway, this is the sandalwood fragrance from the collection, or from the line. Oh my goodness, you guys, this fragrance. Ooh, have I been just bathing in this winter. I have been wearing this everywhere, like everywhere. Oh, by the way, I'll be making some really weird noises. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Those of you who are familiar with my fragrance videos, you know my noises. But anyway, I can't help it. This is the most gorgeous sandalwood fragrance. Sandalwood is an amazing, amazing fragrance note for winter because it's very sensual, very cozy, very calming, very soothing. All those words that you're looking for, you know, in the winter. You want that scent that wraps you in a cocoon, in a blanket, in a warm, fuzzy cashmere blanket, you know. And that's just what sandalwood fragrances do. And this type of sandalwood fragrance, by the way, not only is it cozy and comforting, but it is sexy. Woo! This one is fire, sexy as well. So not only will you be just soothed, but you'll also be, you know, like you're like, yes, it is me, and I am entering this room. Sorry, I'm standing in my shoes and they're kind of shifting. Oh my gosh, you guys, these just is the most gorgeous, sexy sandalwood fragrance. This is sandalwood and fig. So there is a underlying bit of that, not, I wouldn't say jammy, that figgy kind of, well, kind of jammy, kind of that fig scent, but fig is also green, slightly green. So it also gives a little bit of a green undertone too. But that sandalwood is just like a cocoon that wraps you in a cashmere sweater. Okay, so this is sweater weather fragrance. This is go out on a date in the middle of winter, kind of in snowing in the middle of Paris kind of fragrance, you know. But anyway, it's absolutely gorgeous and super sexy, and it is so cozy, so comforting, yet super, super hot and super sexy. Amazing, gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. I've been loving this. I know this is a little too sexy for work, but I must admit and confess that I have been wearing it to work as well, because these days with the hectic schedule that I have at work, I need something that wraps me in that blanket of coziness and comfort while I work, and also gives me that confidence and, you know, like that vibe that I'm invincible, right? So I absolutely adore this. I have been absolutely loving this fragrance, and I want to get all of the sandalwood fragrances out of the way, but I don't have too many here. I have a few. I really want to talk about not just sandalwood. Woody fragrances in general are great, 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 great for winter. But this one right here, this is called Sandalwood. So it's scandal with sandalwood. This is actually a fragrance created by Dita Wantis. You know who Dita Wantis is? The sexy burlesque lady, right? You guys know Dita? Anyway, so this one is, she thinks that sandalwood is one of the most sensual, sexy fragrance notes ever, and I couldn't agree more with her. I'm gonna spray this on my skin because there's no other way, no better way to tell the real warmth of a fragrance. Oh my gosh, boy, do I agree with her. Oh wow, like I just felt like somebody is just running a cashmere sweater on my face. Just like, it's like somebody's going like this, you know. That's how this feels. It's so sensual, so cozy. It just wraps you in that cashmere sweater, and it's super sexy. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. This has two of the sexiest notes I know: rose and sandalwood. Obviously, rose is one of the most feminine, gorgeous, sexy, fiery, gorgeous fragrance notes ever. It's not your grandma's rose. This is the modern rose we're talking about. Oh my gosh, with sandalwood, this is just so sexy. It is woody. Obviously, it's sandalwood, but there's even more woodiness to it, which is super sexy, by the way, for winter, and very cozy. It has rose, a good amount of rose, and a big blast of musk, which makes it even sexier. But the star of this is actually sandalwood. It's so sensual, just like a lady like Dita Wantis, you know. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely gorgeous and super sensual, super sensual. And I am going to get into other woody fragrances here too. For example, Baby Cat is another amazing one that I'm about to talk about. But before I do that, I want to share with you, I've been kind of keeping a secret, okay? I've been keeping a secret. I don't know if many of you know, but I am originally, like, of course, I've been here since I was very young. I was a young lady, but I was born and raised in Sri Lanka, which is right next to India, which is one of the most ancient civilizations, right? The Indus Valley civilization. So way before the rest of the world civilized those places, they were already living a kind of a luxurious life, like the royalty of those countries, you know, that are there, like right where the equator. That's where the civilization, that's the birth cradle of civilization, right? So there, where during Indus Valley, that's when all the queens, you know, of ancient India, ancient Sri Lanka, the queens had beauty secrets before we today, you know, took those and ran with them, and we call them different things now. But these are still ancient secrets that we're still using today. One of the most ancient beauty secrets that I have been kind of always using on myself, since, you know, it's a cultural thing too, that it's been passed down, that I've always used sandalwood. Sandalwood, like I remember when I was young, you know, there'll be sandalwood paste. We would take sandalwood paste and kind of mix it with essential oils, and we would rub it on our skin, and it's just a luxurious thing, and it leaves your skin so smooth, so gorgeous. It's been said that Cleopatra in ancient Egypt also used sandalwood with milk, and by the way, that is the biggest secret. So it's best if you use like sandalwood scrubs, you know, sandalwood paste. Obviously, then they probably called it paste, and in the ancient days they would take it and they would use it with milk, and they would like mix it with milk and scrub it their bodies, and oh my gosh, it leaves the skin like a baby's behind, okay? And so brilliant and even toned. I don't know if you guys can tell, I have pretty good skin. I actually get complimented on the weirdest stuff. Like, you wouldn't believe how many times I've been complimented on my skin, which is like a weird sort of compliment, right? Usually people say, oh, you look beautiful, whatever. I mean, sure, you know, you get those kind of comments, you know, a lot of people get those kinds of comments because it's common, but it's rare somebody comes to you and like they can't help it but like run their finger on your skin and say, oh my God, you have beautiful skin. And you're like, thank you. You know what I mean? I've been complimented like that before. So I remember one time I was in Thailand, and anyway, it's a story for another day. Anyway, these two ladies, they kind of sat next to me. They were like, oh my gosh, you have the most beautiful skin. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I've always had good skin. And I think it's probably because I grew up, like growing up, I used ancient, secrets of queens, essentially. Sandalwood with milk, or, you know, things like turmeric, you know, those are really amazing ingredients. And today I use a lot of skincare, expensive skincare from, you know, different high-end brands that include those very ingredients like turmeric, sandalwood. Like, you'd be surprised how many I have in my my beauty box that I'm using right now that include those ingredients that I didn't even know had them. But anyway, like for example, this Clarins serum that I'm using has both right now, and I was shocked to find that. But anyway, long story short, I recently stumbled upon this brand. Turns out it's from Sri Lanka. You guys, do you have any idea how hard it is to find a natural and good for your skin scrub? I know that we're all like, whoo, about like things like Sol de Janeiro, which I love too. I have tubs and tubs of Sol de Janeiro. You guys know I like Sol de Janeiro, but Sol de Janeiro is pretty ordinary when you put it next to a scrub like this. Not only is it luxurious, but it's literally something that improves your skin. I don't know if I can say the same about those other scrubs that are fun. They have, you know, different scents, they're different fun things, but I don't know if it does the same for the skin as these type of really super ingredient scrubs do. Anyway, I know two things that work for the skin. Sandalwood, well, no more than two things, but sandalwood, turmeric is another, sandalwood and coffee. Okay, so let me get to it. Anyway, I just recently stumbled on this brand. It's a brand new. They apparently literally just launched. I heard this from another, like in the Sri Lankan community when I went to a certain function recently someplace. Somebody was mentioning this and I'm like, okay, that sounds amazing. Somebody was saying that this was so good that their skin like went from like crocodile skin to this gorgeousness, you know, like the lady had really good skin. But somebody was saying it was really good for eczema too. So I'm like, oh my gosh, so I need to, because in the winter I get dry patches, not really eczema, but dry patches. And I hate that. And that's when I use a lot of scrubs usually. And I use Sol de Janeiro, but it's not the same. It doesn't do skin healing, you guys. It's great for the smell and the experience, yada, yada. But this gives you all those, but also that skin soothing and improvement and the brilliance. It actually makes your skin tone even, gets rid of, if you have like strawberry legs, for example, yeah, this works for that too. Anyway, so I stumbled on this brand that I heard from word of mouth. Why word of mouth? Because it's still in the infancy stage. They literally apparently just launched it. And I lost my mind because when I heard when they said, they're saying this is from Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka is one of the two or three very few places that has really pure good sandalwood, like really good sandalwood that is altered. You know, a lot of the stuff you get in this country, it says sandalwood, but it's something else, right? Like it smells like sandalwood, it's just the scent. Whereas this is the real deal. Oh my gosh, you guys, I tested that theory about the dry skin. So my husband actually had a little bit of an eczema type thing going on. And I gave him this. I had said, here, use the red one, red sandalwood, and you'll be thanking me. And I was right. Oh my gosh, he used it and it was gone the next day, like literally the next day. By the way, these are two different let me talk about it first. I guess I'm like teasing you. So this is from a company called Scent of Serendib. They barely just launched their website, I was told. This was word of mouth. I purchased this from their like website. They literally just launched it. One of my Sri friends put me onto this product. This is called Scent of Serendib, and it's white and red sandalwood. So it's white and red sandalwood. It looks kind of like, reminds me of Lush, actually, doesn't it? It's the red and white sandalwood. So the red one has a red back and the white one has this sort of like taupey neutral background, and it has all this like peacocks and everything on the label. It's so cute. It actually reminds me of the Lush brand packaging. Oh my gosh, you guys, this stuff is so good. Let me show you the red sandalwood. So red sandalwood in particular, it's, first of all, red sandalwood is super rare. It's actually the wood of it, the sandalwood tree, the wood is actually red. So it's absolutely, it's a healing product. People used it in like thousands of years ago for healing, like any skin diseases and things like that. It was super healing. So it was used in Ayurvedic medicine. So these sandalwood, these scrubs are Ayurvedic, by the way, like Ayurvedic type of scrub. So it has a tight lid there. I'm trying to get it off. So this is my second tub. I already used up a whole one. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. This is, oh wow, it has, so you know the difference is like Sol de Janeiro and everything has this very artificial scent about it. You can tell it's artificial. You smell this, it's like putting your nose into Cleopatra's, I don't know, beauty box, like Cleopatra's, I don't know, that I'm seeing a gold tray with her beauty items on it. It's like smelling that. It's just smells so luscious, so healing, just the scent of it. I mean, look at this consistency. That's red sandalwood. So this is like, if you have eczema or dry skin or strawberry legs, whoo la 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 la, ladies, I'm telling you, I'm starting a revolution with this. I'm sorry, I'm not the spokesperson for this brand, but I feel like I should be. Look at that. So let me show you something, okay? So I'm gonna actually do it all up and down here. I'm gonna scrub the back of my hand on this arm, and I'm gonna show you the difference between this arm and the other arm. So I have a dry patch right here on the back of my hand there, right by the knuckles. So I'm gonna scrub that. By the way, this is not how you would usually use it. You would use it in the shower, obviously, or in the bath. But also, if you would take some milk and you would actually, like if you take a little glass of milk into the shower, you scrub, you put this scrub on it, and you take a little milk and you like scrub with it. Oh my God, not only does it scrub you to a baby's butt and heal your skin and get rid of your strawberry legs, razor bumps and all that, but also leaves you with the most beautiful glow and soft, buttery skin. Okay, so I'm gonna go wash now. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't use milk this time. I just used the sandalwood scrub. Okay, you tell me. So here's the arm, the back of the hand that I used the sandalwood scrub. Just take a good look at it, especially this area that used to be really kind of rough. And here's the back of the hand that I haven't used it on. Here's the back of the hand that I did use it on. To remind you, I haven't used any other product on my hand. You tell me you see the difference or not. Sandalwood hand, not sandalwood hand. Okay, let me step back a little so I'm not blinding, I'm not washing it out. Is there not a difference in the complexion of this arm, or am I crazy? Am I crazy, or does this hand from here to here where I scrubbed, oh my God, if you can feel my hand right now, you will know what I'm talking about. I don't need to use words. You have no idea how smooth and buttery this hand is. Like, it's funny thing, here it's still rough. Here it's smooth. It's like, so hold on, I'll tell you where I stopped scrubbing. I can tell just from, see, here it's still rough. From here up, it's smooth. It's so crazy. Is it, am I crazy, or this arm looking smoother or even brighter? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm looking in the camera, but I'm looking down at it in real life. No, I'm not crazy. That's true. I mean, I know this. I don't have to be saying it like so surprised, because as if I'm surprised by it. I know this because I saw my husband's, it was kind of almost like a rash disappear on his legs. Disappeared like this, like the next day, not even a week, the next day. Went away. The rash went away. That was the red sandalwood. Oh, not to mention just how silky the hand feels and smells. But anyway, boy, you guys, this stuff, I'm so over enthusiastic like about this. Like, I don't even know why I'm actually sharing this with you guys, because this has been my secret for a long time. Sandalwood, I mean, not this brand or not this particular scrub. Sandalwood's been one of my many ancient secrets that I've been using since I was a young lady, like a really young lady. But this got me really, and I really want to do some, like, I want to almost kind of give back to this company for making me this happy, you know. Like, I want to recommend it. I want to shout it out from the rooftop, because it's a very small company too, and I feel like these people really deserve to be. I think the reason why I'm doing this, because I feel like what a world we live in, right? We drop so much money on artificial junk scrubs. Oh, pink swirly poppy pop pop, like that has all these like coxy blah blah blah, like names you can't even read, like completely artificial ingredients, and so happy to spend all that kind of money on. And yet there are these like super honest, like 100% pure type of products like this in the world, and nobody talks about it, because this is the laissez-faire world we live in, right? Anyway, I thought these type of products really need to be shouted out from the rooftop above the noise of things like Sol de Janeiro, and which actually a better one than those other ones I was talking about. They're total junk scrubs I've seen and bought. I'm guilty of it too. The pink swirlies, I remember one time buying this swirly little fluff thing that did nothing to my skin, and it stunk the next day, and it was full of artificial junk that I paid $30 for. Anyway, this is the white sandalwood, by the way. Oh my god, this is the most delicious, my favorite. So the red one I appreciate for the medicinal quality of it, but the favorite, I will say, is the white sandalwood. Oh my gosh. And the scent of this white sandalwood is like an ancient queen who's drop dead gorgeous, who just emerged from her bath. Okay, this is probably what Cleopatra smelled like. Well, she probably smelled like myrrh. I don't know. But anyway, this is gorgeous. I feel like an absolute queen. I mean, look at this. I feel like certain type of way when I use this product. You should see in my bath. I get this huge bubble bath going. We're full of bath, and I like use the scrub with milk, and I'm like, you know, like scrubbing myself. Anyway, so this is the white sandalwood. It's absolutely gorgeous. Why am I taking so long talking about this product? But anyway, I'm going to get to the other perfumes in a second. This is just something I really wanted to talk about, this fragrance. Oh my gosh. I mean fragrance, the scrub. This is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and wash this hand now. It's going to join the other hand. Oh my god, it's the right amount of grittiness too. Not to mention that scent. Oh my gosh, which is what I'm going to get to with the sandalwood fragrances. These two pair, like the sandalwood scrubs. I get in the shower or bath, I use this product, and I use my sandalwood fragrances on top of it. Okay, you guys, so I'm back with now both hands look pretty beautiful. Which one looks better, white sandalwood or the red sandalwood? I think they look the same to me. But anyway, so the point is, I mean, look at that luxurious consistency. And oh, quickly I want to mention, the reason why I'm yammering so much about it is that ingredients are pure white sandalwood, coconut oil, vitamin E, sunflower seed oil, essentially basically a little bit of fragrance, but a very little. It says it's very minimally used amount of scent to add to that natural sandalwood scent. Oh my gosh, you guys, what a luxurious experience. And oh, by the way, I'm about to get to the coffee fragrances here, which are also amazing for winter. And they also have a coffee scrub. This, you guys, now sandalwood is a healing, almost medicinal skin, skin healing beautifying ingredient. Now, same with coffee. Coffee in a different way though. Coffee, you guys, the pure, organic, original coffee from places like Sri Lanka. By the way, Sri Lanka also has really pure good coffee that's different from other coffee you hear. It's like more of a raw coffee. I don't know how to explain to you. But anyway, this coffee scrub, the reason why coffee scrubs that are natural like this is a very pure, natural coffee. This has coffee, coconut oil, just natural oils. It's all it has, and vitamin E and things like that. But what I'm trying to say is a natural coffee scrub like this, it kind of looks, the only thing about this scrub, I will say, one downside, it's pretty messy. You have to use it in the shower. It'll get messy a little bit. It'll kind of splash on your walls, but you just, you know, it doesn't stain anything. You just wash it down. But it's not as like easy to use because it's like, it's coffee. Look at that thick coffee. I'm not going to use this because I already scrubbed my hands. Oh my God, this smells divinely coffee. I kind of want to eat it or drink it because it has this amazing pure coffee scent. But the good thing about it, do you see how different this coffee scrub looks? It doesn't look like your artificial junk you get that is namesake coffee, but it's not even coffee. The reason why a coffee scrub is essential for a woman especially is I use it on my butt, you guys, and my butt and my thighs. This is where I like to use this. I alternate between these during the colder months especially. Well, and actually summer too, because that's when you need to show the legs and butt the most. But I love to use this cozy stuff in the colder months. They fight cellulite. There's something in coffee. There's the caffeine in it, and of course the grinds and everything. The abrasion too helps to really stimulate the blood flow, and also the caffeine stimulates collagen. I want to say it does something to the cellulite, like to help with the cellulite. This is something I know from experience. I don't know if it's scientifically proven or not. I know that they do say that coffee does have that power. So by the way, this is the coffee one. It's kind of coffee color on the back, the label. Again, it's natural. It's like coffee and vitamin E, coconut oil. It's 100% natural. But did you see how black that coffee is? Because that's real. That's what a real natural coffee scrub should look like. Okay, because that junk you get that's like light colored, almost white, that's not coffee. Okay, it's not coffee. And I am ashamed to say I've fallen for those commercial traps before, but as I'm getting older, I want to use these natural, enhancing, beautiful stuff that are right there, that are not commercialized so much. And I want to pay attention to brands like this that are small and pure and come from places, from those original beauty secrets. But anyway, enough yammering about that. So the the Sandalwood ones, the scrubs I've been using with the Sandalwood perfumes. I have more Sandalwood perfumes, but those two are what I've been using the most. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that. So coffee scrub I have been using. So I don't want to show you all my, essentially every time I wear this winter, my black opium fragrances. So let's just say all of them, they all have coffee, but my favorite is Black Opium Neon. So this is this is Black Opium Neon, I want to say it's called. The one in the blue, I don't know if you can see the blueness of it. But anyway, this Black Opium has coffee, but this Neon is gorgeous, you guys. There's a coffee note that's pretty strong in it. Oh, but there's so much more than just coffee in this fragrance. That's so intoxicating. Not the original Black Opium that I wear very much. It's the Neon that I love. It's super cozy too. And this is the latest. I think this is Le Parfum. I think. What is it called? The Le Parfum version. This one has a little bit of a lactonic. Oh, this almost smells like a coffee tiramisu. It's like a tiramisu coffee cake vibes, this one. So that's what I have been, well, one other, totally almost forgot, one that I've been really loving, almost forgot, the Embicalaf Creme de la Creme. You guys, this is from the desserts collection, the gourmet collection. Oh, this has a gorgeous dessert vibe. That coffee kind of dessert vibe, and it has actually floral notes like ylang ylang, and there's a lot of sandalwood there again, that coziness with coffee and sandalwood, and those beautiful floral notes and the delicious gourmet like dessert vibes that are coming through. Obviously vanilla in there too for sure that I can smell. Absolutely gorgeous. So I've been loving that too. The desserts collection, cozy, wrap me in a beautiful delicious blanket vibes. So that's the kind of fragrances that I have been using with my coffee scrub. Now mind you, you do not have to pair these. You don't have to use a coffee scrub and wear a coffee perfume. You can just scrub with whatever you love, and then you can just wear the scent you want. That's fine too, you guys. It's not like there's a huge scent difference after you come out of the shower when you wear your fragrance. What I'm trying to say is I just love the experience. Like ever since we moved into this new house, and we have this massive bathtub and with jets, and I love to fill it up with my favorite Lush bubble bath, and then I just bathe in it, and I take this sandalwood and coffee scrub, which by the way I also use the coffee one with milk, but it's the sandalwood that's truly luxurious with milk. So I would sit there and I would just like put the sandalwood scrub on, and I would sit there in the bath and scrubbing with milk, and I feel like absolutely Cleopatra. And of course I emerge from the bath all beautiful and smooth and glistening too. I don't have any skin problems. I've never had a rash my entire life because I've been using sandalwood from the beginning, but especially now, my gosh, you guys. So yeah, those are the sandalwood and coffee scrubs, but there's another note that I really, really enjoy in the winter time. So that is right here. The next one is these beautiful lavender, blue, purple florals. So here's another fragrance from the Fetiche line. This is Lavender Fetiche. So this is the Lavender Fetiche fragrance from the Fetiche line. This is also a new addition. I think Le Santal was right before this one, and this is the latest one. And it's got this beautiful blue lavender looking juice too. So I'm going to spray it on the back of this hand, which I haven't sprayed yet. And this is so beautiful. You guys, this is pure lavendery gorgeousness. I feel like a beautiful, like very calm, like very almost about to like drift into dreamland kind of feeling when I smell this. I mean, obviously lavender historically or usually in the olden days was considered a mannish or for men note, but not anymore. Lavender is in a lot of very sexy, like Burberry Goddess, very sexy, very female, feminine. And it has lavender, for example. Lavender and vanilla is a very popular mix these days. No, this is not vanilla. This is that pure, herbally, beautiful, cozy, just wrap me in a warm cashmere, pashmina kind of vibe. Oh my gosh. And it's like lull me to soothe me to dreamland, kind of like not making me feel sleepy, but rather nothing bothers me kind of thing, Oh my gosh, it's so cozy, so comforting. I've been loving lavender. Is a huge soothing gorgeous note for winter. This has lavender most prominently. There are other notes too. It's kind of woody as well. And then you guys, we talked about sandalwood, but there are other woody notes. This also has sandalwood, ton of sandalwood. Another fragrance that has sandalwood, but also other woody notes with vanilla. This is a very modern interpretation of your usual woody fragrance. This is a very vanillic woody fragrance, and this is Electric Wood. Okay, Electric Wood is by Room 1015. This one, oh my goodness, I don't need to spray it. I'm gonna spray it on the back of this hand. Oh my gosh, you guys, ooh, this is so woody, so cozy, so all of those things I mentioned about sandalwood. Not only sandalwood, this has other woody notes, but also has a beautiful sweet vanilla note with that woody coziness with a slight bit of playful like sweet vanilla. It's absolutely divine. I have been loving this. By the way, did I tell you I've been getting a lot of compliments on Electric Wood. I've been getting compliments on the Le Fetiche fragrances. I've been getting basically compliments on most of these fragrances that I'm about to talk about. Okay, the other woody fragrance I want to talk about is Baby Cat. This one is a beautifully woody, slightly smoky type of fragrance. Oh, I'm gonna spray it right here. Oh, so slightly smoky, beautiful, smooth, woody fragrance. Very balsamic, slightly smoky, woody. Ooh, beautiful fragrance. It has like these like balsamic notes like elamite and stuff like that, but it has like this very like sensual woodiness about it. Cedar, I'm pretty sure sandalwood too, but cedar, I know this has cedar. And the other very sexy thing and very cozy thing for winter, the other note is leather. I'll get the, which is in here, by the way. Very cozy, very comforting. Another fragrance that I have been loving is right here. I forgot to actually pull this down. This is Christian Louboutin Luby World fragrance, Luby Raj. This has a beautiful suede note, just like in Baby Cat. This is mainly suede with a little bit of woodiness. God, been loving this on date nights. This is one of my husband's favorites. He's like moth to a flame with this one. What I'm trying to say is, yes, leather is another amazing note for winter months. Very cozy, comforting, sexy, all at the same time. Just like Baby Cat also has a suede note. So you get the pattern here. Sandalwood, lavender, woody, other woody notes, suede, you know, leather. Those are the cozy, comforting ones for winter. Oh, the other very famous lavender fragrance here is Mont Guerlain by Guerlain. This is the Intense version. This is a very beautiful lavendery vanilla fragrance. This has like 4 doses of vanilla. There's regular vanilla, there's bourbon vanilla, there's vanilla bean, there's like what do you call it, the resin version of vanilla. What do you call it? I forget the name now. Goodness, the resiny vanilla. It has all of it with a good, beautiful, smooth note of lavender that's so cozy and so sexy. My husband finds this sort of Netflix date night kind of cozy, sexy, you know, absolutely gorgeous. And the other note that is super comforting for winter is vanilla, and I have 2 beautiful ones I've been enjoying. So right here by Louis Vuitton, this is Phantasmagorie. This is Louis Vuitton's newest fragrance in the Privé line, their more expensive line. This is such a beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful vanilla fragrance that's a little bit resinous, a little bit, has a little bit of a ginger zing, but like has this sort of beautiful, cozy, vanillic, almost like resinous, slightly balsamic vibes even. Beautiful, gorgeous fragrance. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing, and I have been loving it, been getting a lot of compliments. All of these, by the way, are huge compliment getters. The other cozy wintry vanilla is Vanilla Sex. This is you have to let this mature. If you buy this, you're not going to know what this really smells like until you let it, you know, mature, or let it sort of age a little bit. It's like a fine wine. Oh, this is like that, I don't want to say Play-Doh, like that, like vanilla that smells like a little Play-Doh, kind of like marzipan, you know, like, oh my gosh, with that beautiful tincture, vanilla tincture in it. That's super, like, not sweet vanilla, but rather sexy, more deep vanilla, you know. Oh, there's something super sexy about this fragrance. I just don't even know how to describe it. This is like a proprietary vanilla that's in here, a vanilla tincture from India, specially imported for this. But anyway, absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And the last one I want to talk about, I have more perfumes here I actually pulled out to talk about. I don't really have a lot of time, but another must-have vanilla for winter is the Maison Francis Kurkdjian Gentle Fluidity Gold. This one is a very cozy, beautiful, comforting vanilla as well. So I went all up and down my arm now, and this is all I have left here. Oh, beautiful. Almost like a wintry, almost coniferous. Like by coniferous I mean like fir, you know, like those spruce, kind of like the Christmas tree vibe, you know, like a little bit of that freshness in this with the vanilla cozy vibes. It's absolutely sexy but cozy. Oh my gosh, I have been loving these fragrances, you guys. I think I pretty much covered majority of it. Of course, there are more that I've been using, like this one, Pelé Monachi by Kriegler, which is like a really expensive perfume anyway. Another one that is kind of a cozy one. Anyway, those are the type of fragrance notes and fragrances that are so perfect for winter, and also really gives you that cozy blanket, a gorgeous scent bubble. Wrap me in a cashmere sweater, a blanket, a pashmina kind of vibe, and at the same time I'm sexy, I'm confident, and I will pull through it all kind of vibes, right? I have been enjoying and loving these fragrances this winter, and of course these products that I mentioned, gave a huge shout out to, because I'm super thankful to this company. Gosh, I hope they're successful, because I want this. If anything happens to them, I'm hunting them down all the way to Sri Lanka, because I can't live without it. I'm hooked, I'm addicted. It's like a drug right now. I've used several tubs of these and I keep buying them. They're brand new. They just launched it, because they literally, apparently, somebody just told me they just put their website up and just launched it, but it's already viral among the people who know what this stuff means, right? But the larger American population doesn't really understand the medicinal stuff about Sandalwood, the ancient queens, Cleopatra. Not very many people know about all that stuff, the beauty secrets, having tried and tested and lived with it, right? Like I have. But anyway, so I will list and link all these fragrances down in the description box. And of course, this beautiful company, what is it? Scent of Serendib. I will definitely link them down below. Please, please, please be successful and just go viral, because I need you to stay forever. My God, I want you down. If not, I'm going to make it myself, you guys. I'm going to find out what they're doing, and I'm going to do it. Anyway, absolutely gorgeous. I have been this is part of my beauty routine that I will never ever stop using till the day I'm playing bingo with my little Louis Vuitton Oma, okay? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, this beautiful, cozy, beautiful, sexy winter fragrance video, and the best fragrance notes for winter. I was gonna upload a Dior spring 2026 makeup collection video today, but turns out Dior sent only half my products, so I had to sort that out, and the other half is gonna come and it'll be up next Sunday morning at 9 a.m. I'm sorry about that, but not to worry. Dior will be launching the collection to department stores only on the 22nd or something anyway, so you guys will have my review by the time they go into the department stores if you don't want to order it from the Dior website, which is the only place it's available right now. Oh, there are some fragrances in that collection too, which I also bought, all three of them. Anyway, stay tuned for that review, but before that there might be another video, or it might be the next video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, you guys, if this is the type of content you enjoy. If you like luxury fashion, luxury bags, luxury SLGs, luxury clothing, designer and niche fragrances, luxury and high-end makeup reviews like Chanel, Dior and whatnot. If that's your jam, this is the place for you. Go ahead and subscribe. This is where I share all kinds of beauty secrets and how to be gorgeous in every way. And subscribe to my channel. Of course, give me a thumbs up and ring the notification bell. Follow me on social media, and I will see you guys in my next video.